Live. Tonight, boys and girls, we are not gonna make this look. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. 7:15 on a Tuesday night, and we are live doing another episode of Tackle Talk. Episode 45 is a Christmas special, guys. We're gonna do a little year in review together. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna have a little fun. You guys like that thumbnail? Listen, I'm learning stuff, man. Okay, I'm learning stuff. All right, you guys. Let's give a shout out to everybody in the chat. All right, I see. Let's scroll. Kristen J, not feeling so good. Mark Pappas took first. Kristen, we're all pulling for you, honey. Some of us have already had it and been through it once, and some of us twice, and who knows how many other times. Robert Sharp, Smallwater Charters, Kenny, Greg Ellis, Jeff Say, Dumpster Fire, Faye Knox. What's going on, everybody? What are you guys doing? Mark Barnhart's in the house. Look at you guys. What am I wearing? Kenny, you know what, Kenny? Just so you guys know, okay? These are dinosaurs. Dinosaurs with Christmas tree. That's a brontosaurus toting a tree. That's a T-Rex putting a star on this side. And a Stegosaurus all dressed up on this side. These are Christmas PJs, man. Tonight's the Christmas special. You know, you gotta come out kind of festive. And yeah, these are tops and bottoms, boys and girls. Look, it's not a sweater. They're PJs. Look. They're tops and bottoms. They're tops and bottoms. It does help me catch fish, just so you know, in case anybody was wondering, guys. It does help to catch fish. No, guys, we get Christmas PJs every year. And then part of the 12 days of Christmas is that every year we get Christmas PJs. We wear them every night right up until Christmas Eve when we get our new Christmas PJs that are already washed, mind you. And then we wear them. We wear them the next day when we do our unboxings and our unwrappings and stuff, guys. We have a whole Christmas holiday party, man. I'm going to show you guys. I'm telling you, we're going to take a trip into my world here in just a minute. We're going to do a little Christmas special, a little holiday in review here, guys. You know, what do you guys want to do? You guys want to hang out? Does anybody feel like hanging out, or y'all want to talk about some fishing right now? One, if you want to hang out. Two, if you want to talk about the fishing. Get it? It's full Monty. All right, let's see what's going on. Santasaurus. There you go, John. Does it help catch fish? Trap door. It does have a trap door. I had to be careful which way I jumped up on that. See, Faye likes my PJs. Mark does a traditional. New Year's is full. Full Monty.
Oh my God!
Oh, look at this, you guys.
£10 butterfly smashing it with a $25. You're never going to get me, never going to get me. Lol.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, 10-pounder that I'm never gonna get. Listen, I'm doing everything I can this year, all right, you guys? I even sent Buddy a Christmas package. You wait, he's gonna talk about it live, I'm sure. It's gonna be great, man. I can't wait till Buddy gets his Christmas package, because I was dirty this year. Absolutely. Whoever that was, thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. It makes me laugh. I finally got all that stuff fixed. Guys, let me first get into this and just say, first and foremost, thank you. Thank each and every one of you guys for hanging out, man. You make this so worth doing it. And the names that come up again and again and again and again, and every week on Tuesday at 7:15 on my channel here on YouTube, it just makes me feel so good, man. I see the same people watch my videos and the same people comment, and I've come from like thinking that breaking 5 and 6 views just by word of mouth was awesome, you know, and I'm not like by no means going viral, you know what I'm saying? But it is a super ton of fun to see some of you guys come in here every week and the stuff that we talk about. And as much as I try to teach you guys things and talk about things, I also want you guys to teach me things. So John, Kenny, Straight up, you guys, thank you so much. I mean, just learning from you guys has been a blast, and having you guys here in the chat, just, I mean, you have no idea what it does for me. It really makes me feel good. And 2023, I think, is going to be the year, now that the Blue Pearls, you know, getting into position. We're going to make this thing happen, guys. I'm going to get down your way. Either we're going to all fish together on your boat, my boat, I don't care. We're going to get it done, man. But some of us have got to fish together, because every Tuesday hanging out, I at least got to get a, you know, we got to get a 5-minute interlude. Not just a moment at the dock when I'm out there hooking. You know, John and Lindy pulled up one time, I think it was last year, wasn't it, John? And I pulled my shorts up a little bit high and stuck my thumb out and told them I was hooking. So if they were interested, John just died. He was like, "Are you kidding me? Is that who I think it is?" Lindy was dying. We were laughing. We had a good time. They got a video of that. We laughed about that one. John says, "Come on down." Mark Pappas says 11.9 pounds is a Michigan state record for largemouth. Goodness, man. John said it's crappie season. I know. I just don't know, John. I don't eat them. You know what I'm saying? I don't eat them. So for me, it's just the quest for the 10-pound plus. You know what I mean? It really is. I really want to have every picture that I can possibly take, every measurement I can take. I want to keep that fish healthy for the time that I'm getting those photos. I want to release it back into the wild, take it to a new breed taxidermist. You know, the new guys, they don't need anything but a really good bunch of pictures and a bunch of measurements, and they can recreate that fish doing anything you want it to do. And I want to get my first 10 plus is going to be stuffed. Now, what would be really fantastic if that first 10 plus came in one weekend in February of next year, because I could tell you right now, I could really use 10 plus pounds right around that time in February. Nothing would get me out there like slinging that kind of day. You know what I mean? So guys, back to the thank yous. I really do appreciate it. What area are you in? I'm in Winter Park. Greg, I'm in Leesburg, man. I'm just north of you, buddy. Just north of you in Winter Park, man. We should get together sometime too. See? Kind of hooking. I had a 2.29 bills in my hand. John said he had $2.29 when he rolled by me. Told me, "Hey, baby, you want to ride?" That is fantastic. Fantastic. It wasn't an epic fight. We had a 5-pounder out on a bigger show. Oh, yeah? Well, I'm trying to get me into something giant this year, John. I really am, man. I'm telling you, I've been down fishing quite a few places this year, and I've gotten into some rhythms, but I'm just missing those key times, you know? And it makes it a lot of fun. Hey, Shawanda, what are you doing? Yeah, so, guys, another thing. Like I said, the interesting people you meet, you know, we all have such an interesting life, and I just think it's great to have something like, you know, a YouTube or something like that to really get to understand who people are, you know, and have a good time and experience things vicariously. But at the same time, you know, meeting some of you guys. Dude caught a 14 on Donkey Land in the Shiner. Oh my goodness, John, my heart. Guys, you got to give me a second. That's a 14-pounder on a Shiner at Donkey Land. John, you making me want to call Buddy and tell him live bait for Christmas. You understand what I'm saying? You really got me thinking I might be calling Buddy and talking about live baiting for fish for Christmas. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see what kind of bonus we're looking at this year for Christmas bonus, and how much I managed to not spend right up until Christmas. I'm telling you what, 2 months ago. Wow, that hurts my heart, John. But to know that kind of fish is down there swimming, man, makes me want to go back there as much as I can. It's got to be bigger now or dead. That's the worst part about it. We have a 12-12 on Instapoga on a sweet beaver. Oh my goodness. Instapoga. Kenny, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I'll ever be back to Instapoga until I really get that lake, like, figured out, because I struggled on Instapoga. I don't really know how to explain it. It was probably one of the roughest days of fishing I've ever had, and you know me, You guys know me, Dinkmaster, hashtag Dinkmaster. I will find something that big and it'll bite my hook. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had bait bite my hook before. I've come in with bait hooked on my stuff before. Like, I get it, but Instapoga just had me struggling. But we were the only boat out on the lake, so that could have been one of those things that I like to call a clue. So, guys, as we enter the end of the Christmas time here, we're coming into the end of the year. We're coming into, we're right there at Christmas. To me, Christmas already started. If you've been wandering around or looking around or driving anywhere or going into a store, it's been absolute chaos everywhere, guys. Everywhere. Okay. It just makes you want to go fishing that much more. You know what I mean? It really does. As much as I hate to say it, the best place to be sometimes is out on the water. Now, I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of boats coming on and off my lake, so I'm a little concerned. There could be a lot of people out there thinking the same thing I am right now. That it's time. I don't know. I'm gonna get me one of these sweet beavers here you guys are talking about. You know what? We're probably just gonna look that up right now. You guys are making me really interested here, guys. Let's find out what a sweet beaver is real quick. I don't know. I think they're pulling my leg. I'm gonna tell you right now. I think they're really pulling my leg. All right, here we go. Oh, whoops. Good thing I did not let you guys see what I just pulled up, because that was not a good idea. Is it sweet beaver bait? Oh, okay. Well, I know what those are. I've got 100 of those here. Oh, I'm glad we're already up. Sorry, guys. We're already up there. Look at that. The old sweet beavers, boys. Reaction Innovations. I've got the Z-Man version of those. They call them palmettos or bugs. I think they're called bugs. Reaction Innovations. And what were you guys doing, man? Let me ask you something. What were you guys doing now, man? Were you guys throwing that up in that grass, or are you working that through those flats? Like, that's the question that I have for you. Because on Instapoga, I didn't really find that many different transitions on Instapoga for me to go back and forth into. So, sweet beaver. Yeah, John, that's kind of what happened. And thank God I don't spell too good, Yeah, Kenny said the Reaction Innovation. Is that scented, Kenny? If that's scented. It's a trap, Jeff. Jeff was trying to warn me. It's a trap. Don't do it, bud. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's like headlight fluid. It's halogen fluid, bro, for the lights. Don't get it. Don't walk in there and get it. That's so funny, you guys. That is so funny, man. One thing I didn't get a chance to do this year, my heart's kind of broken, but I didn't get a chance to go down live bait peacock fishing this year. And this year is almost over. There's a lot of things I missed, but then there's a lot of things that I got done too. I had the live streams from the boat for those of you guys that remember that. We got a new boat this year. That adventure's been going. We got a lot of stuff to do in a short period of time, but that's okay. I think Christmas is going to get me something. Kenny is pitching master and flip. Yeah, Kenny, I've heard Kenny's got the silent entry. You know what I mean? The silent entry. Now that I've got my boat and I know where I'm at, I'm thinking about really, really changing some techniques up. I tend to go to lighter baits, John. I tend to go to lighter baits to achieve that same type of pitching and flipping success. Now, Kenny, you were running probably like an ounce or a half ounce or 3/4 ounce weight on that, double pegged. A snell knot or a snell knot on your hook, so it's all pulled up on that big, so it goes in the top of the mouth concept or the bottom, depending on which way. See, 3/4. See what I mean? You running a 1X heavy on 70-pound, Kenny? More than likely, guys. See, this is not, like I said, I think we're all in the same boat. It's all really circumstance, and that's one of the rods and reel rig setups that I haven't even ventured in this year is a big pitching and flipping setup. That was something that was on my Christmas list, but just wasn't going to happen. I had a little time to get some stuff done this year, but at the same time, I don't know. Well, see, John, that's the thing, man. Roland said I was a power fisherman. There you go. John getting it. Oh, Roland said I was a power fisherman. Yeah, I just haven't gotten used to that, man. I can't really lie to you. I don't want to say that I can. I can't. I can't. That's slow. I guess it's all going to depend on the trolling motor. It's all going to depend on the direction I go with the boat. You know, power poles makes a big difference when you can pull into areas, stop, get you 3 or 4 different positionings. You're not battling with the foot control. John, I think you've got spot lock. So, I mean, that's been an interesting thing to look into. It's all going to depend on, like I said, I know I've got to get 70 pounds of thrust and 24 volts. And then, like I said, that whole adventure's going still. We'll see what I finally pull the trigger. I pulled the trigger once, sent it back. I wasn't going to do that. That wasn't a good move. I just wasn't. I got to do something. We fish fast and cover water. See, a lot of people tell me that, man. I don't fish slow. We know that. Hey, what's going on, Bass Queen? John doesn't fish slow, guys. Just for those of you guys, just so we're all clear. Kenny, are you a fast fisherman? See, I'm a hunt guy, and then I hang out. Hunt and hang out. That's my technique. And when I say hunt and hang out, though, man, I really try to throw the gamut. I'll spend 8, 10, 12 minutes in an area. You know what I'm saying? I'll really pick it apart. I'll turn everything over there. Hey, Wolf Angel, what's going on, buddy? I'll pick every individual spot there apart. You know, and that's been one of my biggest, I don't want to say it's been successful, but it's led to me finding some pretty good sized fish, because a lot of the bigger fish that I found are in areas that I wouldn't have found had I have not stopped. Like, I really would have passed by that fish. I'd already thrown 2 times. It was the 5th time in that same area of maybe 3 or 4 yards that led to that big fish. So it's worked out for me to be slower in these where I fish, you know what I mean? Just where I fish. And then when we slowed down finally out at where were we? Donkeyland this last time. You know, we just couldn't. Once the wind starts moving, man, everything gets interesting if you don't have power poles. You know what I mean? Depends on my mood. Okay, does a one-legged duck swim in a slow circle? Yes, it does, Kenny. I do believe it does. I don't know, Kenny. I have no idea. Never seen a one-legged duck, to be honest with you. Oh, the snow-nado? Uh-oh, that's right. Wolf Angel's got snow coming up by his place from what I hear, huh? A couple of you guys are. We got some Northerners. Faye, speaking of Northerners, Faye, did your snow stay this time, or did you get blown out and then it rained and it turned into mush and slush and ice and then another snow fell on top of that? I'll tell you guys, it has been an interesting year, man. It really has. It gets a little bit crazy sometimes. I don't know. We'll see what next year brings. But for Christmas, guys, did everybody get something for their significant other? Did anybody skip that this year? It's important that you remember, guys, to get something for your other half. Don't forget, get something for yourself. That's the key. So now that we talked about that, you guys ready for some toys? Because I got something for myself for Christmas. You know, I try. Robert Sharp said it's 21 today and 4 tomorrow. Is that inches? We don't do Christmas anymore. What do you mean you don't do Christmas? Yeah, y'all live Christmas every day, not me. So I get once or twice a year. But I take advantage of sales. Big time take advantage of sales. So guys, check it out. Look what I got. I got another door. Another door. Now, I'll tell you why I get these doors for my GoPros. So I run those media mods on my GoPros, right? But sometimes when the humidity or the fog, moisture in the air, regardless of which way it goes, is a little too thick, I can't run my cameras. I can't run my cameras at all. So these doors right here are pretty sick, and I'll show you. Give me a second. 2 days of wet, heavy snow took down a couple of 30-foot cedars behind the apartment building, calling for more snow this weekend. Woo, Faye, I don't wish that on nobody. That does not sound good. Hold on, guys. Where is my... There. That's it. Just banging everything. Just, yeah, don't worry about me. We're doing it live. Oh, that's a Sharpie. Not what I wanted. Hold on, guys. Wait till you see what I'm looking for here. That's it. X-Acto knife. There's only one way to open things, boys. It's with an X-Acto knife. Probably totally not the tool to be doing this with, to be honest with you. Whatever. We're already in it. Let's get it. All right, so check this out, guys. Here's the cool thing about this door. So I've been checking out the reviews on this thing, right? And if you guys can see this, look at this. So there's like inside the door is like, come on, there it is. You see that little membrane in there? That little membrane, if used with this particular GoPro cord, like seals right up. So the GoPro is, I don't want to say waterproof because it's really not waterproof anymore. But boys, that's tight. There's like a real tight seal there. And when this thing's door's closed and it's sealed back around the door and then you sealed around this power input, man, you could like almost, I don't want to say drop it in the water, but I'm not concerned with rain anymore. So this is going to get really cool because now I don't have to worry so much about filming in inclement weather. And I don't mean like inclement, like if it starts raining, I'm not freaking out anymore. You understand what I'm saying? I'll just switch over, take the media mod off there and run this thing right here. And we're going to call that squared up, boys, because that is like the best idea in the world. So that comes right from GoPro. I bought 2 of those just so we're clear because I needed 2 of them because I got 2 cameras that'll use them. So I'm excited. That's a good buy right there, boys. All right, next thing I bought myself, guys. 6. That's right, boys and girls. 6 curved and flat 2 boxes of adhesive mounts because once we get the boat all cleaned up and everything's ready to rock and roll, I'm just going to mount these preset fixtures all over this bad boy. You understand what I'm saying? I think that's going to be the coolest way to do it myself. Oh, sorry, guys. There you go. All right. So I think that's a good idea. All right, let's see what else we got. This next one I'm really excited about. And then I got it. All right, here we go. All right, guys, so I bought myself a handlebar right here. It's a handlebar seat post pole mount that's 360 rotating. And I'll tell you what, guys, I'm not too pleased with this purchase because I messed up pretty bad. I thought this thing was like pretty big around, but it really isn't. It's like really, really small. This is like the small clamp. When I saw a handlebar, I thought it was like, oh, you know, you put it on a dirt bike. I don't know if this thing's going to do a dirt bike. I don't even think this thing will do the pole on the boat. You know what I'm saying? Like the side mount. I just was trying something different. It says it's 360 spinnable. I don't know about all. Like I said, I wasn't really pleased. Oh, there it is. Oh, it is spinnable, boys. Look at that. So that's kind of cool. We'll see. I mean, we'll give it a shot. Just a different mounting option. Let me say, okay, let me be honest with you. It was on clearance. All right. Stupid thing was on clearance. Lesson 1, don't expect a lesson. Where's the fishing lesson? Kenny, there's no fishing lesson tonight. It's just talking, man. We're talking about Christmas. I want to show you guys some crap that I bought. And then we're going to move back into talking about fishing and Christmas. Because that's what today's episode is, fishing and Christmas. We added a little Christmas thing here, man. I got myself a few things for Christmas, Kenny. My baits and stuff haven't come in. You know how that goes, man. But look at this, you guys. This is probably my favorite thing. This is probably my favorite thing. We're going to have some cool shots, dude. You have no idea how cool this is getting ready to get. You guys, I finally broke down and bought it. And I know what you're thinking. What did you buy? Well, let me tell you. I bought a suction cup, but not just any suction cup. I bought one that's rated up to 155 miles an hour. 155 mile an hour suction cup mount for the GoPros, boys. Yep, that's right. Suction cup mount for the GoPro. Big one. Okay, This is going to be super duper cool. I get to like hang the GoPro outside of the truck now and like give like the driving down the road view from like outside, and where the camera's like mounted off, so you get to see me in the rear view as this thing's like mounted on the side of the truck, or I can like mount it on the inside of the truck and like just have it sitting there so it's pointing at me and stuff. Super duper duper 150 plus mile an hour GoPro suction cup mount. I've always wanted one. Always wanted one of these things. I did get a granddaughter for my birthday and getting another for Christmas. Bass Queen, goodness. You got them poking them out up there, eh? You got babies on the way, babies in the back, babies coming forward. It doesn't work only. Yeah, you only get one shot. That's right. No, actually, here's what's funny, John. I do get more than one shot because I'm not going to put my most expensive camera on this one. And I also have a roll cage. And that's that rubberized housing, the one that they guarantee it. And I've got the GoPro insurance, bud. They replace my GoPros, no questions asked. But I make sure every year I'm a member of that silly thing, because I'll tell you, you'll save a ton of money if you got to replace it and then it falls off. Yeah, exactly, Jeff. Well, I don't know, Jeff. This one shows it mounted to the side of a VW Bug, so that's not very promising for me. And then this one here shows it on the windshield of a motorcycle, so that's kind of cool. But I think a nice windshield shot, like stick it to the hood and just have it like showing me driving down the street, would give like a whole different perspective. And then you'll see me like pulling off on the highway and taking it off real quick and then mounting it to the side of the truck and then driving down the street. So you're like looking up from the tire and just seeing like the rim in the front. Yeah, no, I got some really cool ideas, man. Then I can like turn it around on like a gooseneck arm and then point it off at the back, and you can like, you'll be on my bumper looking back at the Blue Pearl. Oh yeah, no, I got some good ideas, man. He said the Titanic was unsinkable. Thanks, John. Thanks, man. You know, I just don't know. I just don't know. Look, I'm excited, man. All right, I bought myself some GoPro silliness, and I got some other neat stuff coming for Christmas too, if Santa got my list. If I was good this year, we're going to see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, you guys. You know what I mean? It's always fun in games. You never know what's going to happen, especially when you're talking about silly stuff like fishing. But I got some good ideas for next year, man. I'm pretty excited about this. I'm really looking forward to how this whole thing plays out, you guys. And I don't know, man. I guess we're going to see. Maybe the big bass is coming for me in 2023. Look at that, guys. I'm back to rhyming again. What do you know? Yeah, that's right, John. If all else fails, buddy, I can use it to pop a dent out. Thank goodness there's no dents in the truck. Thank goodness. But I don't know, man. Like I said, I want to find some interesting shots, man. I think it'll give a good little twist to some of the, B-roll when it's not just like hanging a camera or holding the camera or pointing the camera. Like, what if it was like looking down from the ground up at the truck? You know what I mean? Like it's in that bottom third looking up, catching the rear view and outside the truck. Come down for a trip on the Crappy Tune. I know, man, whether you can eat them or not. We'll try, John. We'll see, man. I don't know. I've got my kid I've got him this weekend for Christmas, and then I got him next weekend too. So it'll probably be January before I get a chance to do anything. Got to stay positive and stay focused. There you go. Mark Barnhart knows how to do it. You know what I mean? I will get up with you, John, though. I gotta email you, man. I'm not lazy, John. I just know that if I turn my computer on and I get into my emails, man, there's gonna end up being like 11,000 of them. And I'm gonna have to start doing it. Bass Video with Coach did some out of the boat water surface shot. See, John knows what I'm talking about. I watched that one. My buddy's got one of those rig arm things that like hangs out and stuff, and that's pretty sweet. I like that thing a lot. I got a bunch of GoPro goosenecks and stuff, so I can do all kinds of weird camera angles. I can have a gooseneck sitting down on the water, and the catch cam can actually be like literally in the water. That'd be kind of sweet. I don't know, man. I know, John. I say that every time. I actually tried to freeze that, John. I tried to freeze one of your videos to get the number off the back of the truck, and it didn't turn out well. So my brain doesn't work that fast. I can't like just look at a number and remember it all. I'm not super spy, you know what I mean? I don't do that kind of stuff, man. Those days are over for me. I do measurements now. I can do any measurement you want, and I'll know what the number is without even looking at the tape. It's crazy. It's good though. It's a neat skill, I guess you could say. Bass Queen's gonna go to Georgia next year for a fishing trip. That's always fun. Sorry, guys, I didn't mute that. Oh, that was crazy. I watch videos and just look at stuff in the background. Yeah, no, I do the same thing, John. You know, as funny as that sounds, I tend to want to know where you're fishing too. I try to pay close attention, John. I can't lie to you. Your camera work's impeccable. You keep me from knowing where you are every time. No, I'm just kidding. But you know, they're your spots, man. They're your spots. I'm still trying to figure them out. That's why I did that whole. If you remember the beginning of the Kenansville, Donkeyland, the return. When I did the opening shot there with the Roland Martin, just showing you the densest fog you could ever imagine because you have no idea where I'm at, and neither do we. Hey, what's up, Scott? What are you doing, man? Yeah, I laugh so good when I see stuff like that, John. I'm like, where's he at? Where's buddy at? You know, I'm zooming. I can't lie. I'm zooming. I'm looking for the palm tree, bud. I'm just trying to count. Is it 1, 2, or 3? Yeah, that's me. I'm that guy. Guilty. Getting rained on, huh, Scott? Uh-oh. Scott, you still having roof problems, or it's like you're just raining outside and you're just hanging out? Because, I mean, I know you're still probably going through it down there. I do believe you're in South Florida. Ponte Verda? Found rolling spot in headwaters from a telephone pole and the stream from the power plant. Yep, that's how you do it, man. You can find spots. You'd be surprised. Still on the blue roof. Oh, no. North Dakota was a bust. The only one who caught a fish, and it was another catfish. Yeah, Punta Gorda. I knew it, Scott. I can't say it. My enunciation is horrible sometimes, man, especially in days like this. You know, you never know. You never know. Oh, so like I was saying, guys, I want to show you guys something real quick. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up before we finish up here. This is kind of important. I figured you guys would like this. All right, where are you? Okay. Hold on, guys. Let me find it. All right, got it. Woohoo! Oh, never mind. Okay, sorry guys. Hold on. I was going to try to show you guys something, but I guess it's not going to let me, man. It's messing with me here. It's messing with me here, guys. All right, hold on. All right, now it's not letting me go to it. Oh, man, I was just going to show you guys my year in review, man, and now it's not letting me pull it again. Oh, that's the worst day ever. That was how I wanted to close the show, was showing you guys the year-end review, man. So, guys, it showed me all the different times you guys watched my videos and watched and came along on the adventures and all the comments and all the likes and all the everything that's been going on this year, guys. So, if I can say I'm thankful for anything this year, it's been the opportunity to be a creator for you guys, to have you guys share in the adventures that either I go on or my buddies go on or my buddies and I go on, because that to me has been the whole goal of this. If you learn something along the way, that's just that much better. And I really hope everybody's learned something along the way, because I know I have, from each and every one of you, and that's what's important. So guys, listen, without further ado, I want to say to you, each and every one of you, if you're out there listening, and your families, Merry Christmas, you guys. I appreciate every one of your friendships. And if I don't see you, which I'm sure I will, we'll have a New Year's episode next Tuesday, guys. So be ready for that. But again, thank you, thank you, thank you to every one of you. Personally, I do appreciate it. And don't forget, guys, Merry Christmas. It's been real. It's been fun. We'll see you guys on the next one. Merry Christmas, guys. See ya.